Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing a couple of Star Wars The Black Series figures. We've got Grogu and the Mandalorian Glavis Ringworld. Wow, that's a lot to say. On the last take I did, it was Glavis Ringworm! Yeah, I could not say Glavis Ringworld. Molly Ringwald, I don't know. It's a funky thing to say. Anyway, that's the newest Mandalorian that has come out. It's the from the Book of Boba Fett on the Disney Plus series, and same as the Mandalorian, of course, which is what Grogu is, and that is his pram figure, the one that yeah, is more of an accessories pack than I feel like a full price figure. So bought this one at Ross during the holidays, got it for, I think it says $5.99 on there, that's what I paid. Would not have paid more than $10 for that. I mean, you just don't get enough for, I mean, 25 bucks when that first came out, that's nuts. So for $6, yeah, that's cool, but not not the full price. However, the Mandalorian, I've been seeing a few reviews, and yeah, he looks pretty darn good. So yep, got that one from HASBRO Pulse. All right, there's the front of the boxes of these two figures. Let's flip it around to the back. There we go. So number 8 in the Book of Boba Fett, and number 26 in the Mandalorian. Flipping it around to the Windows side. There you go. And check out the Galaxy artwork here. I go like that and get it to a point where we don't have any glare. There's that glare. Let's go about right there. All right. And then the top of these boxes are both going to have the window. The barcodes, that's your Mando. Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett Mando. That's what I'm going to call it instead of Glavis Ringworld. It's a funky name. There's the top of the Grogu and the bottom barcode. Look, at least there is that Ross barcode over the top, $5.99. It says comparable value $16. That's what this should have probably cost brand new. Even that seems too high. Would not have paid more than $10 for this figure. No way. All right, so there they both are. Let's set that here, pull back, check out a little close up on the box, and then we'll get it unboxed. There's the Black Series logo. Love that they're back to the plastic windows. It's fantastic. It's got his jetpack. He's got soft goods cape, a soft goods cape. His blaster, his vibro knife, and the dark saber. Very nice. Yeah, and I just feel like he looks shinier, and his helmet is more in proportion with his body. He looks really good. This is a good looking Mandalorian. Alright, here's the back. Black Series. There's a little blurb if you'd like to read it. And there's Din Djarin right there. Flip it on down. There's the bottom. Alright, we'll look at this one real quick. There is the Black Series. Every single Grogu comes with this little one-eyed frog. This necklace is new, though. I feel like that's a new accessory. Or is that a crumpled piece of... What is that? A crumpled can or something? I don't know. There's Grogu. So it is different than the other Grogu I have. At least it looks like he's sitting or something, so it's a little different. And his pram. I didn't have a pram, so when I saw this at Ross, it was a no-brainer at $6. So there's the bottom. And the back. There's a little blurb of Grogu if you'd like to read it. And there's Grogu using the Force. Very good. And the bottom of the box. Alright, let's set these both here. Probably going to throw this box away. It's pretty beat up, so I'm not worried about it. But I'll probably keep this box. That's a nice one. Now that we're back to non-plastic free, the plastic free stuff always went into the trash. This looks like it's been double taped. I don't know if this was a return. Nah, I think it was just a double tape at the factory. Interesting. Alright, cut. And Glavis Ringworm! Alright. Start with Grogu. Alright. And I know Glavis Ringworld is that planet that he was on in the Book of Boba Fett, but it's just so funky for me to say. Sorry, that'll be the last time you hear that. Not. Alright, here is top of the pram. the Pram. Come on, man. That's a poppin' Pram. Proper poppin' Pram. That's a tongue twister. There's a little stand for it. Plug that on in. And there it is. There's the other accessory. It's Grogu. And a crumpled can. No, what is... Okay, these are the cookies. These are the cookies he was stealing from that kid when he went to school for that one day. Here's Mythosaur. How are you supposed to put that on his neck? His ears, man. His ears are in the way. There you go. Like he's Grogu from the hood. Alright, there's got to be a way to put this on, right? I mean, do we pop the head off? I hate popping heads off on these Star Wars figures because I feel like half the time they break. That's my luck anyway. I don't think they're made to come off. I mean, this one maybe so, because I don't know how else we're supposed to do this. For now, it's just going to rest on his head. Nah, that's fine. Here's that. Get this plastic out of here. And it always comes in this little case. Every one of these that I've gotten before. But it's the little shifter knob, a bowl, and the blue frog. I've got like 3 of these now. Alright, let's leave that back here. Little accessory set. Let's get to the main course here. Glavis Ring World. Alright. Okay. Mando, got to have my Mando. Alright, there's his jetpack. Looking nice and shiny. Same kind of peg-in system. That works. Darksaber. There it is. Yep. Very good. That plug back in. Joink. Very nice. Then we got Blaster. Ooh, nice. Very good. And then we got his vibro knife. There it is. It's pretty soft plastic there. As per the usual with these Hasbro figures. And let's get them out. Our main course. I will say, I know he doesn't take his helmet off all that often. He's not supposed to, all that jazz. I do wish it had his head sculpt and the availability to pull the helmet off. I feel like that might be coming at some point in the future, in the years to come. But, yeah. If they're... Oh, that's... Okay, that's supposed to be hooked under there. Okay. I was trying to pull that out, but that's supposed to be under there. Anyhow, it would have been cool to have, you know, a head sculpt. Let's see if I can grab it here. I've got the Din Djarin figure here that I haven't unboxed yet, but, you know, to be able to have that underneath the helmet would have been kind of cool. Just a little extra bonus, but I feel like at some point we'll get a version 3.0 and it'll be that you could take his helmet off. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over some articulation here. This is just, before we do that, this is a great looking Mando. Hold on one second, I'm going to go grab my other Mando just so we can compare it to the other version that I have. I will be right back. I forgot to bring it over. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. Yeah. As far as shininess goes, this new one looks so much better. Here, you can drop Grogu. We'll compare this Grogu to the other Grogu. Okay, so yeah, that silver is just so much more shinier. It looks so much better. The helmet, oh my gosh, looks so much better. The proportions compared to this one, and this one's like missing paint on the bottom. Looks kind of bad. How about a focus so we can actually see what's going on? There we go. But yeah, just big improvement. He's a little wider here. He looks more in scale, in proportion, as he should be. Let's redo that. Then this one, he just looks really skinny in this one. Even the head is way too small. Like I said, yeah, that helmet, oh man, the whole thing just looks so much better. Yep. The leg, yeah, they're all different. I mean, there's probably reuse on the feet. They look about the same. I think that's about it. Maybe the hands. Forearms look about the same. I don't know, but yeah, just a big improvement. Dig it. All right, so just before, I know we were going to do articulation real quick. I just want to do the difference of the two Grogus too. Oh, Jesus. The old Grogu hit the floor and his arm fell off. Oh, Grogu. Always losing your arm. There. That was really loose. Okay, so yeah, this Grogu, he was standing. This one he's sitting. I feel like the face looks way better on the new Grogu. I mean, if I can get a focus going here. Somewhere about right there. You can see it's got the little white paint. You got paint on the cheeks and in the ears. I mean, you had paint on the ears this one, but it just doesn't, I don't know. There's something about it. It almost looks smaller too. The face is actually a smaller sculpt, maybe? Or maybe the eyes just didn't get painted enough? No, it's a different sculpt. See how these ears are kind of out and this one they're up? So yeah, actually pretty good improvement in Grogu as well. Wonder if I could pop this head off and put it on here so he's in the standing Grogu. I don't know. I have the Grogu and Luke figure as well. So we'll see. But yeah, little improvement on that Grogu as well. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's finally get to some articulation after the comparison. All right, so let's get that focus lock. There's your head up, really good for when he's jetpacking. There's your head. Oh man, that's a great head down. Really nice. My guess is it's a, does he have a rocker on the neck? Yes, there's a ball joint in the bottom of the neck there. And then it almost looks like, no, I was wondering if there's maybe a ball joint on a rocker, but I think it is just double ball joints that just work very well. Yep. Man, that's fantastic. Great head movement. Okay. His arm, so he's got like the newer Stormtroopers and everything where the shoulder pads are hooked into a pin down there, so you get the nice movement still because it's hooked here instead of here. Works very well. He does have butterfly joints. Very nice. And you got a peg and a rocker going in for the shoulder there. Very nice. A single jointed elbow. That's pretty standard on these now. About 90 degrees. Works very well. Everything's moving really nice too. Really nice and fluid. It's not loose, but it's not tight. It just feels really good. Let's see. You got your vertical up and down on that hand, and your horizontal right and left on that hand. Okay, looking good. You've got yourself a, what am I trying to say? This is his ball joint there in the waist. It is a hula hoop. So there's your hula hoop back. Hula hoop forward. I mean, there's just so much going on in here. There's not a ton of movement. It's hard to really get him to move around with this bandolier on here and everything. But you can get enough, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It works. Not complaining. No waist cut, I don't think. It's really hard to tell. No. Yes. No. No. You can see everything moving up in here. So yeah, definitely just the hula hoop there. No hula hoop and waist like Merrick that came out. There's a ball joint there in his leg. He's got a thigh cut there, and it looks pretty good because you got the part of the armor over the top. Same with the other leg. Yeah, the thigh cut looks really good. Really, really nice. Out to there, you got just his holster there, so that's about it there. Kicking forward to here. Kick back is there. Single joint on the knee, goes past 90. It is just a ball joint on a rocker there. And there's no boot cut, so you just kind of have to move it on that peg right up inside of there. Double what? Peg on a rocker, front-facing peg on a rocker there for the foot. Pretty standard deal. But yeah, this is such an improvement over the previous mold of the Mandalorian. He looks great. He moves great. He's great. That soft goods cape is something you have to have. This plastic crap just looks horrible. As bad. And then I'm guessing he has, yep, there's his plugins for his jetpack. And I'm sure the cape can just kind of, yep, oh, that's fantastic. Might as well throw that jetpack in. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Get it where you need to go, but I think he wears it on that shoulder. Either that or it goes on this shoulder. Might go on this shoulder. That looks better. Yeah, dang, this is a great looking figure. What a great Mandalorian this is. Oh man, he is instantly going to replace that other Mandalorian. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is just going to turn into a custom or something, because compared to this is trash. This is nice. I really like this upgrade. Very much needed. All right. Grogu, as far as articulation goes, he just has a little ball joint on his head. He's got ball joints in his arms. They don't move a ton. And then he's got little ball joint on his hands. No movement or anything on the legs because he doesn't have any, whereas the old figure had little feet. But since he's sitting, he just has a cutout there. So that's interesting. Yeah, we looked at the pram and all that, so not a whole lot to look on the Grogu figure. That's why $10 would have been the max I would have paid for that one. But getting it for $6, sure. Nice little accessories pack, I think. All right, so here's the pram for Grogu. There's Grogu. There's his little necklace, his cookies, his little frog pack, and there is Din Djarin with his dark saber, his blaster, and his vibro knife that fits down there. All right, there is everything you get with these two figures. Let's go ahead and, we'll wipe away all these accessories. Nah, just kidding. We'll leave that here. Throw him in the pram. Wipe these away, and we'll do some, whoops, forgot his vibro knife. Do some scale here. So let's start with Chewbacca. I usually throw in there, just because he's on the taller side. See if we can get that looking better. And then I have a Stormtrooper. We'll throw him over here. All right. Looks pretty good. I do love that soft goods. Once you get it where you need it to go, I bet it's going to be looking really good once you get it where you want it to be. But those soft goods, when they first come out of the box, sometimes they're a little stiff and funky, but you get it, move it around, it'll probably stay just right. All right, there we go. All right, there is your Mandalorian Glavis Ringworld and Grogu from the Mandalorian. All right. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for Symposium.